Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Alex here in downtown Toronto on another freezing cold day. It's around minus 5 degrees Celsius, feeling more like minus 10. Earlier, it felt like minus 13. And once again, I'm back here in downtown Toronto. We're on Bay Street, right behind City Hall here. Well, that's New City Hall. And then you're going to see it in a little bit. That's the old City Hall. Queen Street is visible. And then behind the church here is the Eaton Center, of course. And it's the height of afternoon rush hour. Today being Thursday, January the 9th, 2025. It's around 4:45 p.m. And I thought I'd make a last minute walking video here. So now we're walking west on Hagerman Street, although that becomes Elizabeth Street in literally just 30 friggin' seconds. But yeah, I was in Scarborough earlier. I did a walking video there. I tried to film an elevator, but unfortunately the building in which the elevator was inside of was up for lease, so I couldn't actually access it. Then I took a 21 down to Kennedy. I made a bus ride video out of that, even though the camera was facing towards the freaking sun. But it's okay. It's not as bad. And then what else? I took a subway to College Park. I filmed a couple of Otis hydraulic elevators. In fact, there were shuttle elevators. And then I took the 19, a couple stops down to Elm Street, where I filmed more elevators. And then I was walking around a little bit. I looped around the two hostels, Sick Kids and Toronto General. There's University Avenue over there. And here we are now on Elizabeth Street. It's been over a year since I've done a proper walking video on this street. And this needs a little bit of a checkup. There's the CN Tower. Nathan Phillips Square is right around the corner, but I go there too much. So, although I'm probably going to be back here probably the next few days when my cousin Emily and her friend from England, Mia, come downtown. They've already been downtown like twice. I mean, she's been here for 2 weeks. But we haven't gone around to, well, we were planning about it, but we haven't done it yet. So I'm going to text Emily later and see. But we also just started school too, so I can understand why. But even though it's freezing out, I mean, it's so nice. The sun, the sun's been out a whole day. It's not even a friggin' cloud in the sky, and I think we're gonna be in for a very spectacular sunset. Although I'm probably gonna miss that once I head into the subway and head home. But overall, today's been a productive day. So I filmed 2 Otises, I think a modernized one, and then a Montgomery Vector, which took me like 5 minutes to film just because only one elevator was working and it was a little bit busy, but I was able to get that done. And here's Dundas Street West. The area we're in is called Little Tokyo. There's a nice white dog here. Looks like a pit bull, but hello. Sorry, I don't like pit bulls. They're kind of aggressive. I'm sorry. Look here, nice sunsets coming up. So we're looking west towards Dundas, and I think I just lost a brake. Yep, I did. Actually, maybe after the streetcar goes by. Look, Young Dundas Square up ahead. Now I got my brake here in traffic. Yeah, I was just walking around here. I just had this idea to make this walking video. Oh yeah, this also used to be the old Chinatown restaurant. Chinatown neighborhood before the construction of the City Hall in the mid-1960s forced all the businesses to migrate over to where the current Chinatown is now at Dundas and Spadina. And there is the old Toronto Coach Terminal on both sides here. Yes, they still have the signage up, and it's been abandoned for 3.5 years now. It closed in 2021. But it was recently announced by the city that they're going to be transforming this whole area. So they're going to be redeveloping the whole site here. But other than that, it's very run down. It's very depressing to see like this. Of course, it's gonna be covered in freaking graffiti. Like what else can you not think of if you want to tag an abandoned building? But this has been around probably almost 100 years. Actually, I don't even know when this place opened, but it's been around for decades and decades. And I would say around the 1930s, but I might be wrong. There's the old dispatch office, and the bus terminal was actually owned by the TTC. So they still have their old signage up here. But there's a look inside the bus bays, and that's where you would catch inner city buses. But now you have to catch them at the amazing modern Union Station bus terminal. So looking forward to the redevelopment of this site. Oh yeah, there's Young Street, the Five Guys. There's so many people out right now. I mean, after all, it means rush hour. People are starting to head home from work. And we're actually behind many of the city's hospitals, including the Hospital for Sick Children and the General Hospital, all connected via tunnel to take you to Queen's Park subway station. You guys remember last year, after so long, because this hospital is guarded with security, I actually went in there on back-to-back days and filmed some original Autotronic elevators. Okay, yes, they've been slapped on with Dewhurst fixtures. They used to have the square touch sensitive fixtures like you would see in the Rand building in Buffalo, Nick's Hospital in San Antonio. Yes, from other elevator enthusiasts, but I finally got a chance to sneak in there without even being caught, because they do not allow photography or videography in there unless you have permission. But yeah, I got in there last year. It was an amazing experience to visit my childhood elevators after, it's been, I'm turning 21 in 2 weeks, so it's definitely a great treat to revisit my childhood hospital and ride the elevators I used to go on a lot. So really does bring back some memories. As I've already said before, 99% of my visits here were dentist appointments, but the 1% was a very, very minor surgery I had on my teeth when I was 5 years old in 2009. And then I really felt the nostalgia coming into my brain because I watched a little series, an excellent series, produced on the hospital's operations, Life's Little Miracles. And they pretty much dive into the brave young children and their stay at the hospital, the surgery, and then the post-recovery. And oh man, it pretty much shows what the hospital used to look like in the 2000s. The old elevators, of course. Oh man, it's so amazing. Unfortunately, I stopped watching that show. I don't know why, but I still got a lot to go through if I do ever want to go back. And now they're talking about redeveloping the whole building itself and replacing it. But this holds really a great place in my heart. Sick Kids is amazing. It's a world-renowned hospital. Here's Gerrard Street East. And there's the Toronto General Hospital. Yes, most of the elevators have been modernized except for the Autotronic ones in the Hill Wing. But still part of my childhood. I remember them very well, especially before they were modernized. And nobody has one inside lately because, COVID, and then, you're more likely to get sick in there post-COVID. And I was able to sneak in there through the underground system. There wasn't actually a guard downstairs, but when I went back to try and check out the hospital again, there was a guard there. So I was like, well, I'm really glad I came there. I went there when I could, because who knows when they're gonna tear down this place, seriously. But amazing Autotronic elevators on original blood. Never mind the fixtures, they're amazing. I know I've been rambling about my childhood at Sick Kids. I think I should have waited, that's alright. Yeah, I already said this in the video earlier today, but my hearts go out to all those affected by the raging wildfires in the Los Angeles area. It's very devastating. Imagine just losing your home, and even so many celebrities have lost their homes in the fires as well. It's very, very sad, and we've sent Canadian firefighters down to California to help the rest of the firefighters, and oh man, it's gonna be a long road to recovery. And even the photos of the whole area, just orange sky, so much smoke. Oh, it's harrowing. It's like epic, but very devastating at the same time. Otherwise, so next up is College Street. Look back south. There's the First Canadian Place. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk over to Queen's Park subway station. There's the Tet Rogers Center for Hard Research. Still part of the, still part of TGH. Oh man, it is freaking cold. Well, I've already froze my ass off today in Scarborough, but that's what we Canadians like to do. We like to brave ourselves in the cold. Even Mia would say, she really enjoys the Canadian weathers here and the snow, even though we haven't really gotten so much. Actually, tomorrow and Saturday we're supposed to be getting snow. Well, not so much. It's been cold all week, and I think we'll probably return to above freezing temperatures. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's the Mars Discovery District. It's actually very nice inside. I kind of just... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's just go to college, and maybe I'll go back in here. I'll show you guys the building. Some squirrels' nests, but it's too cold for them to be out. I haven't seen a single one at all. We'll give you one last look. There's the Women's College Hospital. Oh man, my hands. University Avenue again. Very beautiful sunsets we're seeing here. And there's the Banting Institute. I'm really glad I went there when I could. I did a urbex style video and filmed the vintage turbo elevators over there. Built in 1930, but yeah, this building is now demolished, or now being demolished. You can see they fenced it out. They removed the stairs, the doors to the entrance, and so forth. So I'm really glad I went in there and explored it, because it was very nice in there. Alright, so I probably won't see the light of day because this place connects to the subway. Oh man. Huh, this is interesting here. So this is some old laboratory instruments for insulin. Oh man, this is amazing. Got old telegrams here as well. University of Toronto, Faculty of Medicine, and TGH Foundation. We're next door to Princess Margaret. I'm going to quickly show you guys the stunning atrium, and then we'll head downstairs into the subway. I filmed the elevators here last year. Some nice ThyssenKrupp glass elevators. Oh, I heard a siren. It's alright. It's way too freaking cold to go back out. Again, normally I don't film inside buildings. I mean, yes, Sunday I was walking through some of the skyscrapers, including the Brookfield Place. But you know, when it's cold, you need to just take it all in, warm it up. But also, I don't do this as much as I used to because security, and technically this is private property. I'm not even allowed to be filming in here, and I'm seeing as I'm walking by a security guard behind the desk. The elevators are over there. Gotta work on my thumbnail. Well, I gotta edit all my thumbnails now, so many to do. Leaving them out for weeks. It's been pretty busy. Yeah, you can go there to the two hospitals. Well, actually, there's more because that tunnel system only used for transporting patients, but now it's for public use. All these people are heading towards the subway station. And again, normally I would just get off at Cedarville and take the 109. But since I used Glencairn earlier today to go into North Shore, I might as well do that. That's what I always do anyway. I mean, taking the subway is much faster than the bus. So at this rate, it's gonna take me at least 15 minutes to get home. We're under 20 minutes, very average. That's what happens when you live right next to the subway. And also to the LRT, of course. And here it is, Queen's Park subway station. So at least I extend the video a little bit. Even though the street I just walked on was awfully short, but worth it though. I think I was a bit aggressive with that. That's my bad. The station opened in 1963, and it's undergoing some tile renovations. That's why you're gonna see not even half the tiles are put up because they found asbestos. Because this station was circularly designed, very similar to the London Underground. I might have just missed a train at just now. All the security cameras don't work. Frozen. All right, so we're gonna, oh, there's one coming in now. Hopefully that's mine. Let's see. Let us see. Is that my train? Because I'm heading north. Nope, that's the other side. Oh yeah, so a couple of years ago, it was just empty, like no tiles were, all the tiles were removed here during COVID. And then it took them this long to finally put them, at least most of them back up, but they still gotta do the ceiling, and then the wall over there is so, yep. It's very, very busy here. I'm gonna go all the way to the end just because of my exits. Yeah, they finally decided to have the tiles back on though. It's taken them like friggin' 3 to 4 years just to do that. Alright guys, I don't know how long it is until the next train arrives. Oh, that's the other side. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching, and this long ass video in the freezing cold through the Mars building and down to the subway station. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I will see you guys all in the next one. So take care. Adios, sayonara, stay warm. Bye-bye.